Welcome back to Odyssey News. I am Mike Odyssey, and we got 3 stories for you today. Number 1, we got a Pokemon update, we got a Sonic update, and we have an article that makes us ask the question, is the Nintendo Switch done? But I think for me, the question is, are we ready for what's next? Let's go ahead and start the news. Alright, so the first news comes to us by NintendoIsaacBg, and I'm going to read here the article that says, Sonic Frontiers director says developer of the game is done. Yes, this is the great news that we are no longer expecting no delays at all. The game has gone gold. Sonic Frontiers is just 2.5 weeks away from releasing. Back in June, it was confirmed that the game was in polishing stages of development, indicating that the development cycle of the next 3D Sonic the Hedgehog game was almost done. And it is done right now, I guess, yeah. So, well, that time has arrived. Sonic the Hedgehog director Mario Kishimoto has confirmed on his Twitter account that the development of Sonic the Hedgehog is finished. In other words, this game has gone gold. Yes, we have Sonic the Hedgehog Sonic Frontiers finally going gold, meaning it's all done, ready for you guys to play on day 1. Are you excited for this game? Are you looking forward to it? Let me know down in the comments if you're picking up this game on day 1, and then let's talk about it, right? I'm going to do the gameplay on this channel. By that time, my equipment is all here ready, because I'm going to start a walkthrough, guys. You guys asked for game walkthroughs here, and I'm going to start game walkthroughs in Sonic the Hedgehog, or Sonic Frontiers will be my first walkthrough game here on the channel, so subscribe for that. Another game that's expected to make it over on the Nintendo Switch next month is Pokemon Legends Nothing. It's not Legends Nothing, it's Violet and Scarlet. Yeah, it's that one. And so there is a Netflix series that just started with Pokemon, right? It's called Pokemon Ultimate Journeys, and it's now available on Netflix, at least the US version. If you want to watch it, you can do it via a VPN, right? So here we have Pokemon Ultimate Journeys. The Pokemon Company internationally today premiered Pokemon Ultimate Journeys, the series exclusively on Netflix in the US. The 25th season of the globally popular animation follows Ash Ketchum, his Pikachu, and friends embarking on a new adventure in the new Pokemon world. So yeah, so basically here we have a brand new season of Pokemon called Ultimate Journeys. If you want to catch that, it is on Netflix. If you are outside of the US, of course, you can just get your get a VPN. They have free ones, and then you can go ahead and watch this as well. Let's move on to the next and last piece of news. All right, so the NPD results are in when it comes to sales, okay? And the NPD basically they break sales in 3 different categories. They do it in software sales, they do it in hardware sales, and they also do it in whoever has the most money at the end. NPD results, and right now, when it comes to the best selling console, PlayStation is taking the first place for the 2nd month in a row, okay? Not only that, but actually Nintendo Switch does not take the first place in any of the rounds, either in most sales of units, in most sales of software, or in most sales when it comes to cash flow or how much money they made. So this is the 2nd month in a row where Nintendo Switch is actually going down the hill. Now, a lot of people are asking themselves this question, is this it for the Nintendo Switch? And I am going to answer that for you with my opinions. Number 1, I don't think this is it for the Nintendo Switch. I think the Nintendo Switch has at least 2 more years to 3 more years of life, okay? But I do believe that this is the time to release the next gen console and then have the Nintendo Switch and the next gen console living side by side for a couple of years. Number 1, because I want these owners who have just purchased the Switch to be able to enjoy their Switch for a couple of more years, because I know there's a lot of people out there who worry with all this Switch Pro talk, but say, wait, I just got my Switch the other day. Why are people talking about the Switch Pro when I just got my first Switch in my hands right now and I just want to enjoy this? Well, guys, you don't have to worry if you are in that crew, because Nintendo will not discontinue the Switch at least until 5 years from now. So you have a long time to enjoy your Switch, and by the time that time comes, you will be ready for the next gen console. But in the meantime, Nintendo will release a next gen console, and you'll have these dual releases going on the Switch and also on the Nintendo next gen console. Right now we are in the 6th year of the Nintendo Switch, and as you can see, the Wii U eShop and the 3DS eShop are not completely closed just yet, even though they have been announced to be closed. So you can get an idea on how much longer you have with your Nintendo Switch if you just purchased it. So if you hear about a Nintendo Switch Pro, a Nintendo's next gen console coming up, you have nothing to worry about if you have your Nintendo Switch right now, because you can expect your Switch to get updates, to get games for the next 5 to 6 more years if we get another console. But yes, it is time for Nintendo to be thinking about the next gen console, the next iteration. I'm not talking about a Switch 2 or Switch Pro. I'm talking about whatever is next after the Switch. I feel like that console will be backwards compatible, so you will be able to at least transfer all of your Switch games over to that other platform, along with Nintendo Online Membership Plus Expansion Pack, because that is all online. So there you have it, guys. If you have a Nintendo Switch, you just got it. I don't think you have nothing to worry about when it comes to the next gen console, because I know it's time for it, but the service will continue for the Switch for the foreseeable future, and you will be able to enjoy your Switch for many more years. By the time you are ready to move on, then the next gen console would have been out, and you can just transition, right, without losing anything that you have now. And for those of you who are looking forward to the next gen Switch, it is very close and very near, and I think it's time. I think 2023 is the year for the next gen console to be released, and that is it. All right, that is gonna do it for this episode of Odyssey News. Let me know what you guys think about everything that was discussed here below in the comments, and we can continue this conversation down below, because I always love talking to you guys down below. You guys always have the best perspective and opinions, and you know I always reply to all of your comments. So before I leave you, I have 2 more things to tell you, and this I will tell you to the very last day I'm here on YouTube. Number 1, never give up. Number 2, journey on. Peace.